What's going on, everyone? What is up? What is up? We're back live with another Yankees and MLB daily news. We got a lot of news today for the Yankees, so let's talk about everything. Let's hang out. Let's chop it up. Let's talk Yamamoto, Jeter Downs, and we have some more news with the Yankees. But what's going on, everybody? Hey, we got my boy Jacob in the house. He's always first. Jacob is always first in here. What's up, man? What's going on? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing, bro? How is your I almost said Monday. I'm over here with the wrong days, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how long of a day I had today. I've had a crazy day at work. It's a little chilly over here. Got the hoodie on, by the way. Max Coverage TV merchandise link down below if y'all want to check it out. What up, Terry? What is going on, girl? Max, are you doing your picks soon on Sunday? I'm going to be actually dropping the picks on the community tab because we're not able to do the show this weekend. I'm out of town, so Knipe and I's schedule is not really matching up this week. So we're just going to be dropping the picks in the community tab. What's up, my boy Marty in the building? What's good, bro? How you been, man? How you been? So let's get a couple more people in here, and then we'll start chopping it up, start talking about what happened today in Yankee world and the MLB world. We have a lot of news that I definitely want to talk to you all about because I need y'all's input on everything. Sorry that my Giants beat your Packers. It's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, football's football. The Packers look like they are absolutely trash right now. So good win, man. Good win. What's up, Jace? How you doing, buddy? Damn, you're not streaming on my birthday. I know, man. I'm out of town. I'm going to go visit my parents. Have a good Christmas as well, Terry. My last live will probably be on Thursday. So if I don't see you on Thursday or before then, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you all. Where did the Dodgers get $800 million from? Shit, you tell me, Daniel Berry Sports. I thought you're a Dodger fan. You tell me. You think Glasnow is great or no? I think he's okay. He's good, man. When he's healthy, he's really good. I think you guys got a nice pitcher right there. He's one of the best strikeout pitchers in baseball. He just has to stay healthy, man. Max, I'm hoping I'm getting the Cavs Bucks on Sunday. There you go, bro. There you go. So here's one of the news to start today off. Actually, hold on, I'm tripping. Let me bring it up on the page so we can all see it. But the Yankees have claimed an infielder, and we all remember. If you don't remember this guy, Jeter Downs, he once was with the Red Sox in 2022. Yet last season he was with the Nationals. He only played like 2 games or so. He didn't have a lot of plate appearances. But if you don't know who Jeter Downs is, he is a big fan of Derek Jeter. His parents are, of course, because his parents named him after Derek Jeter. So I'm pretty sure he's a Yankee fan at heart. Verdugo and Jeter back together for real, though. For real. So, I mean, it's a small sample size. Like I said, last year, he only had I think 9 plate appearances, but his only home run in 2022 was against the Yankees. The one thing about Jeter Downs is he's very quick, fast, man. He is speedy. He is a great pinch runner for us. I don't know if he'll make the MLB club. Probably not, honestly, everybody. But that's one of the big moves that the Yankees have done today. The trade is okay. Yeah, we didn't trade for him. We claimed him off waivers. Dodgers have a money production site. They always counterfeiting money. It seems like it, bro. It really does seem like it. The Dodgers just print money out, it seems like, So his charts, yeah, he only had 9 plate appearances last season. He had 2 hits from that, but he's 25 years old. He went to high school in Florida. Shout out to Florida in the house, but he's a second baseman. He bats right. Small sample size, like I said, but it's kind of full circle for him to be with the Yankees now. We'll see what he does, but get all those stars lose to the Reds and the NLDS. You talking about the Dodgers? Dude, if the Dodgers don't make it to at least the NLCS, come on now. Like, you got everything you need. You might need some pitching, but you got pretty much everything you need, you know? If you're the Dodgers, you just make it. Don't choke because the Yankees are going to make the World Series, and we want to face you guys. So let me see. I know we had some more news. I'm gonna go find the tweets because I was at work when all this broke. But I wanted to go live when I got home and talk about everything because some stuff has happened today. We're gonna have some Yamamoto news as well. We have some other news around the MLB, like Cody Bellinger. Scott Boras says he's worth $20 million. So okay, all right, Scott. Let's see. Oh, that's who I wanted to talk about. So the Yankees are considering the fifth pitcher in the rotation. Let me bring this tweet up. It's from Ken Rosenthal. Will Warren is the guy that I've been hearing. Don't know who this guy is, honestly. So when I saw the news, I was like, who? Who is this? But Will Warren as the fifth starter. Here, let me bring it up right here. Sounds like the Yankees are considering Will Warren as a fifth starter long relief option per Ken Rosenthal. He's a force, like right here, as they're showing it on the screen. Four-seam usage increased in the final month of the season. He had a 42% whiff percentage versus the sweeper. And you know the Yankees love that pitch. Can Jeter Downs bat leadoff like the old Jeter? Nah, man. Like I said, we probably won't see much of Jeter Downs with the big MLB ball club unless there's injuries, which you already know there's always injuries. But he's a fast guy. Like I'm telling you, he is super fast. That's pretty much his game is just running. So he's a good pinch runner, but he's not really gonna wow you off the couch or something like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, David? He's a depth piece. Yeah. Jeter Downs is definitely a depth piece. Would you sign Monty back? I would definitely sign Monty back as Plan B, bro. I think that's what a lot of people are looking at right now, man. Pinch runners are valuable. Yes, they are. Especially if you have Stanton on your team that's clogging up the base path. So we can bring in Jeter Downs, but it's going to be hard for him to make the club. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be hard for him. The outfielder, or he's a second baseman, but we already have Peraza, Oswaldo Cabrera is there, Gleyber Torres for now. So that right there is 3 second basemen. We got 2 guys for the Mookie Betts trade, Verdugo and Jeter Downs. Crazy, man. That is funny. Bring Adam Warren back for the 5th start role. I don't know who Will Warren is. I'm gonna look at his chart up because I was like, who? The Yankees are just, oh, he's in our farm. He's 24 years old. He's a right-handed thrower. He had a 3.61 ERA in 21 games last season in the minors. He started 19 of those games, and he had 110 strikeouts and 99.2 innings of work with a 1.30 whip. So the numbers aren't bad. Honestly, the numbers aren't bad. He was with Scranton the whole season. He had 6 games with Somerset, which he went 2.45 ERA. He went 3-0, and then he got called up to AAA. So his numbers aren't bad at all, honestly, everybody. Here, I'll bring it up on the screen. So we all can see it, but that's kind of shocking. I did not expect these numbers from Will Warren. Let me move myself up right there. So yeah, this is his numbers right here. Not bad. I mean, gave up 40 earned runs, 15 homers. That's a lot of walks, but to be honest, pretty solid numbers. Would still prefer Yamamoto and Snell. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Blake Snell is anywhere on our radar. What up, John? How you doing, buddy? We got Jeter Downs off waivers from the Nationals. Yep. Nestor should be a long man, right? Nestor should be in the rotation, bro. I'm gonna scrap Nestor's season last year from due to injury, but I mean, you got to put Nestor back in that rotation unless he just flat out struggles once again. But that's my mindset. But Will Warren could be the cheap option as our fifth guy. Who knows? What kind of shocks me is they must not believe anything in Clark Schmidt because they're not even throwing him out as an option. It seems like as our fifth guy, even though he was basically in the rotation all season last year. But the thing with Clark Schmidt was he can't go deep in the games. So maybe the Yankees are just like, bro, I cannot trust this guy. He can be our long arm out of the pen. Like I was saying, that's what realistically, I think that's the move that the Yankees are going to make with Clark Schmidt is put him back in the pen because his numbers are better in the pen. And we're going to need that long arm guy now that Michael King is gone. But Will Warren is another name now we all have to watch out for. So there was some more news that I'm gonna go find. Right now, the Yankees are the front runners. Teams bidding on Yoshinobu Yamamoto have a growing sense that he won't sign until after Christmas now, and it could stretch to the January 4th deadline. Wow, that's from Bob Clappish. I know who. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, but let me bring his tweet up because he's another one of those credible sources in the baseball world. So that was at 4:21. That was just an hour ago. Also, do you know if the Yankees looked into Hader and any chances they bring him with another starting pitcher? I have not heard anything about Josh Hader in the Yankees interested in Josh Hader. The only team I've heard about Josh Hader right now is the Dodgers. And I don't know. I don't know if they'll do it. I wouldn't mind it because, like I said, I want the Yankees to have a legit closer. Clay Holmes, he's up and down, up and down. Josh Hader has proven he can be a closer in this game. So, but I mean, damn, I thought this was going to happen this week with Yamamoto. I thought this was going to happen this week. So, I was going to be streaming every single day until the weekend, until I go out of town. Otani, Glasnow, Hader, and Yamamoto? No. Right now, it seems like the Yankees are the front runners. Know why he would oddly rush his decision? I mean, it's not a rush, bro. I mean, like right here, like what Bob tweeted out. The deadline is January 4th, so that's coming up soon. Till post Christmas. I know. I wanted our Christmas to have Yamamoto sign with the Yankees. That would be the perfect Christmas gift for everybody, right? Rico in the house. Some sources are claiming that the Yankees are interested in Jorge Soler. Where the hell is he going to play unless somebody gets dealt for pitching? I saw that too, bro. I don't know if the Yankees will do it, but he is a power bat. He had a great year with the Marlins. I'll bring his chart up as well. But I don't know. It's very interesting to see his name get tossed around for the Yankees for sure. He wants to gauge his options. Yeah, no, he's making his rounds. He's making his second rounds of the process. So I don't blame him whatsoever. The deadline is the posting deadline for Japan. So if he doesn't sign with a team by January 4th, he's gonna be back over in Japan playing next year. But he's gonna definitely get make a decision by then. I have not smiled about anything in a long, long time. Not like this. Come on, John. Keep that smile on your face, buddy. We got you. I think if anything, Gleyber Torres for Jorge Soler, I don't think that will happen, bro. I don't think that will happen at all. If that happens, then there has to be pitching included in that trade, Mario. What up, my boy Jonathan in the building? What's good, bro? How you doing, man? Shout out to the 43 in the house. Hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new. We're running down all the news for the Yankees today, and we're going to talk some Yamamoto as well as we bring up the tweet from Bob. Bob Klatt. I can't pronounce his last name, man. I cannot. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher it either. I'm sorry, Bob. But he is the columnist for the MLB, and he's wrote some books. Look at him. This guy. Look at this stud, man. He knows what he's talking about. What was oh yeah, so this is another report that I wanted to talk about. So Yamamoto visited with the Giants once again. Jorge Soler is a free agent. Yeah. Thank you, John. Appreciate you, bro. I saw McCutchen went back to Pittsburgh on a 1-year contract. That's good for him, man. He could just walk off in the sunset. You know what I'm saying? But this is another thing. Yamamoto basically said he's going to keep the Giants in. Here it is right here. The Giants meeting with Yamamoto last week was in San Francisco, not at his agency in LA. Tons of speculation is between the New York teams plus the Dodgers, but the Giants have been assured they will be given every consideration for Yamamoto. So I don't think the Giants are gonna land him. The 3 teams that I said was gonna be the Yankees, the Dodgers, and then you sprinkle in the Mets because they have Steve Cohen, and Steve Cohen is not afraid to spend money, as we all know. So you cannot ever rule out the Mets, but the Giants, I don't think they have a shot. I mean, they could. It could shock the whole MLB world, and he'll say, "Screw the Yankees, screw the Dodgers. I'm going to the Giants." And I'll be like, "What? Really, Yamamoto? Come on now." My guy, Ben in the building with a 199 dono. Bucks don't suck. Rays will be AL East champs. Oh, my God, Ben. I was waiting for you to come in here talking crap about the Packers. Good win. Good win on Sunday, Ben. How you doing? And the Rays are not going to win the AL East. They are going to be probably at the bottom of the friggin' pit in the AL East. Tyler Helton with a 3-month. Yo, Max, your amazing YouTube channel. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate the 3 months in the house. And Merry Christmas to you too, brother. Merry Christmas to you all. We got 52 in the building. What's up, Michael? Mick over there on Facebook. I know you said what you said, bro. I know you, Ben. Yamamoto is not signing with the Giants or Boston. It's between New York and Los Angeles. I agree. I think the Mets are just driving the number up. That's all they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're doing what Steve Cohen does. And that's just run up the price tag. That's what the Mets are. That's why they're included in this, man. I will rule out the Mets. It's a franchise deeply devoid of history. Yamamoto is about winning tradition, facts. And that's why he's going to go to the Yankees, baby. You know what I'm saying? He wants that number 28. He wants to be a part of that. Any news? Right now we're talking about Davey. We're talking about I touched on the Jeter Downs. We claimed him off waivers, so he's a part of the Yankees now. Will Warren is a pitcher that the Yankees are looking at as our 5th starter. He's from our farm. He's in the AAA. He's our number 10 prospect in the farm. Marty with a $1 holla holla holla. Appreciate you, bro. Yankees aren't getting Yamamoto, says Jake, and he's not signing till January 1st to the 4th. I think the Yankees are the front runners right now for Yamamoto, bro. I really do. I hope he comes to the Dodgers. I know you do. He's either a Dodger or a Yankee. I don't see any other team getting him. Yeah. Ratchet, I think that's where we're at right now. How you doing, Ratchet? Unrelated but factual. New York Yankees should bring back David Robertson. He's old, man. He's like, what, 38 years old now? I don't know if the Yankees should do that, bro. I want younger. I need some more youth in this ball club, bro. That's what I want. I want us to get younger. But here's Will Warren again. If you just are tuning in, we're running down Will Warren's stats in the minors last season. I'll bring it back up. There's his stats right there. So he had 6 games as in the AA Somerset club. He went 3-0 with 2.45 ERA. He had 39 strikeouts, 12 walks. His whip was 130, and then he got called up to AAA Scranton, and he had 21 games, 19 as a starter, 7-4 record with a 3.16 ER or 3.61 ERA, 110 strikeouts to 47 walks. That's a little high on the walk side. I would like that number to be lower, but overall, pretty solid numbers for Will Warren, who's 24 years old, and he is a righty out of Southern Louisiana University. Okay, from Louisiana. I see you, Will. Mike Will made it. Let's go. Yeah, I've been seeing Jordan Hicks on the Yankees' radar as well, Mike. I don't want David Robertson back either, man. He's not the same David Robertson when he was with the Yankees. Steve Cohen can get Yamamoto if he gives him $350,000. I mean, you mean 350 mil? He's not gonna get 350K, bro. Yankees or Yamamoto signs within the next 10 days. Yeah, I was hoping before Christmas, Rico. It could still be before Christmas, but Robertson still got it. He was goated for the Mets. Don't check his numbers for Miami. You know what? Let me bring him up, man. Let's talk about David Robertson. Let's see. He had a pretty good. Yeah, his numbers weren't that bad last season. 3.03 ERA in 82 games, 78 strikeouts. I mean, yeah, he has some pretty good stuff still. He just needs that New York pizza. I wish I had some New York pizza right now, bro. We need youth. I am tired of being able to develop our that's what I'm saying, bro. We need some youth in this thing, man. Yankees need to get younger. Robertson's hanging breaking balls over the middle of the plate scares the hell out of me. Yeah, we're not gonna touch David Robertson, bro. We're not gonna sign him. Let's look at Jorge Soler, his numbers. I mean, he had some pretty good numbers last season. The Yankees are possibly looking at Jorge Soler, 31 years old, righty. He had a 250 batting average, but he had 36 home runs last season. I would like to see that batting average higher, man. Home runs are all cool and dandy, but the Yankees need guys that can get on base, guys that can hit for 280. You know, the 36 home runs are nice, but I need a 280 batting average, bro. One thing I miss is from Brooklyn is Coney Island Pizza, my childhood home area. Nice, man. Let's go. Robertson's still got the knowledge from Mo he can pass on too. Yamamoto will be number 18. Dodgers are pitcher-friendly ballpark, another reason to entice Yamamoto. But yeah, like we were talking about it yesterday, Dan. I just don't think he wants to play second fiddle to Shohei. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong, but I think he wants to be the man. Like, you know, the one and only Japanese player on the team, so all eyes on him, like Tupac said. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what, in his mindset, that's where he's leaning. I could be wrong. Like, don't quote me on that, but that's what I think. But yeah, Soler's 341 on base percentage, slugging 512. Slugging's nice. He had a 853 OPS. I mean, he had a pretty solid year for real. But like I said, I need some more batting average. Get that higher. But we'll see what the Yankees decide to do. Another news around the MLB is Cody Bellinger and Scott Boras. They want $20 million. What? You know, like, I get it. You had a very solid, very, very solid season last season, Cody Bellinger. But I don't know if I could sign him for 20 mil. I could. I don't know about you all. Let me know in the chat. But I don't know, man. Oh, here's another news around Yamamoto. But this guy, I don't know. He's all over the place. John Morosi. I don't know if you can trust this guy. He's been all over the place, man. But this is what I was talking about earlier with Yamamoto. Yamamoto has a strong desire to pitch on the biggest stage in the MLB, according to people familiar with his thinking. I don't know what that means. What is it? His friends, his agents? What? Who's people familiar with his thinking? You don't. People don't know who I'm thinking of. You know what I'm saying? So how does they say people familiar with their thinking? This is from MLB Network. The Yankees are viewed by many as the front runner, and I still think that is the case, says John Morosi on the Yamamoto market. Hey, so good for us right now. Good for us right now. Volpe has to be the leadoff hitter unless he struggles in spring. I don't think he'll be leadoff, bro. He'll probably be DJ Rico. Bellinger is probably going to the Mets or the Cubs. I think Bellinger might land with Toronto. Cody Bellinger is still young, so it may be worth it. Yeah, I mean, he's what, 28 years old? I don't know, man, but he had a great season last year, but the years prior, after he won that MVP with the Dodgers, it just went downhill, bro. I don't know. I'm just scared that, he balled out on his contract year and then he's going to get paid and he's going to go back to the average Cody Bellinger. Only way Volpe leads off is if he kills it in spring. If not, the main competition should be between Glaber, Verdugo, plus DJ. I'd love for Volpe to earn it, but it's likely too early in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, Verdugo can definitely do it. We've seen him lead off for Boston. Glaber, that's interesting. Glaber could be an option too as a leadoff, but I think right now the Yankees are probably going to lean with DJ because at the second half of the season, LeMahieu kind of picked it up. He played a lot better than the first half of the season. But yeah, I mean, DJ is slow. You're right, but he can get on base. If it's the DJ from a couple years ago, he can get on base, man. I want Bellinger back in Chicago. It felt too early for that team to break up. Yeah, everyone left, bro. You know who left and just flat out went downhill is Javier Baez. He just flat out went downhill after he got that contract from the Tigers. What up, George? How you doing, buddy? Thailand in the building. What's good, bro? My guy, Mr. King over there on Facebook, your team is bringing in some solid players. Who else would you like to see? Like we are talking about, I definitely want Yamamoto. That fifth starter is another, right now we're looking at Will Warren, but I wouldn't be opposed to bringing in Jordan Montgomery again. It's going to be expensive to get him and Yamamoto, but if you're the Yankees, bro, you saw how bad we did last year. I think the bats are okay right now. I think right now it's just pitching for us. Maybe get one more arm in the pen like Jordan Hicks, but we'll see, man. 2023, almost a done deal. Yep, I know. We got what, 2 more weeks until the new year? Yeah, dude, I used to love Javier Baez. He was special to watch, but man, he stunk last season. Oh my gosh. He stunk. If I am Toronto, I'm getting Soler. He is cheaper and will get you same Bellinger numbers. Yeah, we'll see. But I saw a picture from him, like Bellinger was in Toronto. He was in the hotel room or something like that. His girlfriend, fiance, whatever, posted a picture of it. So we'll see. I haven't really heard much about Bellinger, man. Like it's been kind of a quiet market for him. We had another Japanese pitcher sign. Yuki Matsui and the Padres have discussed a free agent contract. Well, I guess he's not signed yet, but I haven't heard really much about him. He's a lefty. Okay, so that's pending physical. Matsui's coming off a career high 39 saves with the Golden Eagles in 2023. Haven't really heard much about him. That's a new name that I've heard about today. Do you think Glaber gets traded? It could be a possibility, man. I don't want him traded, but it makes sense because he's going to want a big contract and he deserves it, man. He deserves to get paid, but the Yankees, they've already got to, if you got to think about signing Soto to a long-term extension, you got to think about that contract on top of Judge, on top of Cole. If they get Yamamoto, I mean, you're still paying Stanton. They're paying a lot of these guys, man. And I don't know if the Yankees are willing to put another big contract on their books, but they could trade Glaber while his market is high and get some nice return. So I think Glaber is a big option to get traded, especially after the Yankees traded for Jorbit Vivas, and they still have Oswald Peraza. So both those guys can play second base, and that's what the Yankees are going to need is some cheap guys in that rotation, or not rotation, I should say, the cheap guys in the lineup because of all the big contracts that we could have on the books. Our weaknesses is getting on like contact hitting, Frank. Um, Starting rotation, like we have right now, Cole, Rodon, Cortez, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you have Clark Schmidt still there, but our starting rotation is not where I want it to be. So I need some starting pitching and maybe one or two more bullpen arms. Biased opinion since I was at the game. Glaber debuted, but I want him to stay unless the return is too much to pass up on. He's one of our only sure hitters. Yeah, like he's definitely one of my favorites. Like he makes mistakes on the field, base running and all that stuff, but he can get it done with his bat, man. Yeah, there's a lot of youth at second base in our farm, so maybe that's why the Yankees were look at actually trading him away. So might as well keep him because you are not going to get that much back. I think you will get some back, bro. I think a lot of teams will look at Glaber as a really valuable piece to their team, man, because he's still young, 26 years old, and second base, man, is kind of like a no man's land in baseball. Like you have a couple of great second basemen and then a lot of average second basemen. So Glaber's 27, but I think Glaber is a top 5 second baseman in the league. So I think you could get a lot for him. I have heard Soto brings drama to the locker room. Well, that was with him and I heard like Tatis and Soto didn't really talk much. I don't know, bro. We're not going to know the truth, but I think he really wants to be a Yankee. So I think it's going to be a match made in heaven, bro. I just hope we can sign him to a long-term contract. You think who are you talking about? Glaber, Rico, or are you talking about Soto? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna re-sign him, man. I really don't. I like Glaber. I really do, but you gotta think about it. It's a business at the end of the day. Yeah, he's a 1-year rental. But I would say this: if the Yankees do miss out on Yamamoto, they might really try to trade for, or they might really try to trade Glaber for some pitching help because I think they could get some a lot of aspects. Yeah, he's hitting his prime. Like I said, if he can clean up the stuff on the field and base running errors, Glaber is going to be a superstar, man. I mean, he had the numbers, one of the best one of the best seasons of his career last year. The strikeout percentage is way better than his past couple of years. Really, there's no like weakness to his game hitting wise. There really isn't. 273 batting average. He had an OPS of 800 with an on base percentage of 453, and he had a career slugging. I'm sorry, his slugging is 453. His on base percentage is 347. I agree, lack of hustle is annoying, but if he buys it, oh yeah, for real though, he is scary. He could be scary good if he keeps doing what he's doing. He seems like he's progressing in his career, and it's gonna suck to see him go, man. But I think right now he's estimated to get 15 mil from arbitration. This is the last year that the Yankees control him, and right now he probably will make 15 mil from that. Chris is so tired of this Yamamoto. Make up your damn mind so we can all move on. We're gonna have to wait longer, bro. Supposedly he might not make a decision until after New Year's now, so we'll see, man. Who will be your top 4 teams to win next year? I want to say the Braves are still going to be up there. The Dodgers now with Shohei and Glasnow, their odds just went up. I want to say the Yankees, bro. Yankees can get back, and the Phillies are. You can never sleep on the Phillies or the Astros. So it's gonna be a lot of good teams next season. Hopefully, the Yankees will bounce back and play like I think they will play this season. Because last year, man, I couldn't believe last year, man. Shout out to the 69 in the house. Great number, by the way. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna try to do these daily Yankee news, MLB news. Before like once the season rolls around, we're gonna be all straight Yankees, baby. You know what I'm saying? I stream almost every single Yankee game. Last year I did 150 games out of 162. So if you're a fan of the Yankees, join in, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of stuff coming down the pipelines here. Surprise trade with the Phillies for Glaber. I don't know. I don't know if I see that. I think the team is going to be Miami because Miami is the most interested team. They've been wanting Glaber for years. So I think the Miami Marlins could be the trade partner for him. He's not so bad defensively, too, from the eye test, at least better at sec. Oh, yeah. No, he can't play short. We saw that. We saw that debacle happen. So he's definitely a second baseman. He just makes some of these dumb errors, bro. Like he really does. Like I've watched many of games with Glaber. It's a routine ground ball or it's a routine double play, and he overshoots it, overthinks it, tries to. I mean, literally, I've seen him try to scoop up a ground ball and it rolled right under his glove. Like he does stuff like that. That kind of like pisses off a lot of Yankee fans. Uncle Ted in the building. What's up, man? Dakota Hudson, Big Maple, Eric Layer, and Shelby Miller should be in pinstripes. Um, I mean, I know a little bit about Hudson and is it Lawyer? I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I know about those two guys. I don't really know much about Shelby Miller and who's Big Maple. Braxton Garrett for Torres. Yeah, man. I think you were the one that told me to bring up Braxton Garrett, and I was like, "Yo, he got some good numbers." Luis Arias, I don't know if the Yankees would want Arias. Now that would be nice though, for real, because we need guys like that in our lineup. If we can get like Arias and a pitcher for Glaber, I'd be ecstatic, honestly. I don't think they'll trade Arias though, for real. I don't like James Paxton, man. I don't like James Paxton. I don't want him. Nah, they probably wouldn't trade Jazz Chisholm. I don't think the Yankees need an ace, but we do need a number 2 and 3 starters, which are attainable players. Yeah, I mean, the ace is Cole, bro. We don't need an ace. But Yamamoto will be our clear-cut number 2, and then Rodon, if he can somehow turn it around and be back to what I think he can be back to and be that Rodon that played for the Giants, I think our top half of the rotation would be solid. Miss Sydney in the house. Showing off those Simba and Max emojis. How you doing? Yeah, he's always her, and he's getting older, man. Like, let me look up Paxton. Oh, the Red Sox. Yeah, like his numbers aren't all that, man. Like 35 years old, 4.50 ERA. I mean, look at this. Like in 2020, he had a 6 point. He was hurt. He was hurt the 2020 and 2021. Damn, did he miss like almost 3 years of freaking ball? The hell? But 7.7 wins, 5 losses last year with a 4.50 ERA and 19 starts. Like I'm telling you, I'm not really big on him. Watch Severino come close to his full potential with the Mets next year. Hey man, if he stays healthy, he could, man. He could. What up, Jace? How you doing, bro? What about Tristan McKenzie and a trade for Glaber? I would like Tristan McKenzie's nice. I would like McKenzie. I doubt the Guardians would trade him, bro. I mean, they would be stupid to trade him. He's a stud. Let me look him up. 26 years old. He was hurt last season, so I'm not gonna look at this 2023 season for McKenzie. But in 2022 and 30 starts, sub 3 ERA with 191 innings. He only pitched 16 innings last year. Like this is what you need to look at, not the 2023 season for McKenzie, but 26 years old. Hey, he's from Palm Beach, Florida. What's up, man? What up, Yassine? How you doing? Garrett and Nardi from the Marlins. Yeah, Garrett has been a name I've heard of from y'all from the chat. Sub fam in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing? Emaniga is tempting. Yeah, that's another name that the Yankees are looking at if we do miss on Yamamoto. Brandon Woodruff is the best free agent pitcher thus far this offseason by far. Yeah, Woodruff's nice too, man. But I guess the injuries are going to be throwing making teams go the other way. But I would take a chance on Brandon Woodruff. Nothing yet. French. We were just talking about Jeter Downs. The Yankees claimed him off waivers from the Nationals, and now the Yankees are looking at Will Warren as a potential fifth starter as a long arm. He's in our farm. He's in AAA right now, our number 10 prospect. So we were going over his stats and stuff like that. Yeah, I already brought up Jorge Soler's. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. We got 76 in the house. Smash that thing into smithereens. Hit that subscribe if you're a fan of the Yankees or MLB. That's what we do here. Oh, dude, Acuna stats is filthy, man. Acuna stats is like one of the best charts that you can find. I mean, a flat out stud is what Acuna is. And I mean, we all know that already. We all know that. Latest Yamamoto news, so he might wait until after January 1st to make a decision now. They're saying he might wait till after Christmas, and he might run this all the way to January 4th, the deadline. So that's what what we got right now. But my phone is on. I got the notifications on if we get any more news. Clase, yeah, we're not getting Emmanuel Clase, man. The back it up binge podcast. What's up, O's fan, but still love the show. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. And you had a great season, O's. Hopefully the Yankees can make a run for that division title once again next season, bro. Shout out to Gunnar Henderson for winning the Rookie of the Year. Check Monty's price for free agency and his stats. I don't know his price. I can bring up his stats, but I haven't heard any price yet for Montgomery. I don't know if he might go back to Texas. I think right now all these guys are waiting on Yamamoto. Like you gotta think Jordan Montgomery's probably waiting to see where Yamamoto goes, and a lot of these like Blake Snell. You can't win a World Series without a hot corner. Yeah, you said Matt Chapman is what the Yankees need the most. A cornerstone beast. He was a 4.4 WAR last year beast. Yeah, defensively he was a beast. I will say that. Batting is not that good. I'll bring up Matt Chapman next, but his glove is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong; he's a platinum glove winner on third, but with the bat is what scares me. Cease or Groche from the White Sox. Dylan Cease is another name that we all have heard. But right here, I mean, Montgomery's walk rate is phenomenal. His strikeout rate is below average. I mean, he didn't have a bad year at all. Like, don't get me wrong. Montgomery had a 3.20 ERA, 32. That's another thing I was talking about Montgomery. He's always healthy. Montgomery, the availability is everything in baseball. He always stays healthy. He's a solid back end of the rotation guy. He could get maybe that 3 spot, but hey, he really proved a lot of doubters wrong, especially Brian Cashman when he won the ring. Yeah, Ryan. Ryan. I'm with you on that. He's a hit and miss. Like Chapman, he's good defensively. Batting is hot and hit or miss. Yep. Shout out to everyone in the house. Keep dropping those comments. Keep dropping those questions. For Monty's projected 5 years, 105 million. Sheesh. I don't know if I'll give him 5 years, man. Montgomery would probably be a 3-year for me. Jays fans don't want Chapman back. Very disappointing bat. I will never understand the logic behind trading Monty for an injured no-hit center fielder. That's stupidity. Only rivals acquiring Donaldson. Yeah, I mean, Brian Cashman, I know he regrets making that trade, man. I really do. I know he did. And I mean, it's like a slap in the face for Montgomery to go out there and win a World Series and pitch well in the postseason and kind of just prove Brian Cashman just wrong. And now the Yankees are looking at getting Jordan Montgomery back. So it's like it's full circle for him. Matt Olson had a phenomenal season, bro. Shout out to Andre. Thanks for that sub. So, I mean, great walk percentage for Matt Olson. He had a 389 on base percentage, slug 604, which, oh my Lord. Matt Olson's putting together a nice career, man. He really has. I mean, pretty good numbers. Pretty good numbers. Did you hear the news that Bob Clapsh reported on Twitter? He said this might drag. Yeah, I did, Michael. I brought it up. We were talking about it earlier. If I were the Yankees, I would move on. He's not signing. I think he is, man. I think he is, but if I'm the Yankees, you gotta have a plan B ready to go, man. Because if you just wait too long and see all these guys get off the market, it might bite you in the ass, man. Andrew McCutchen, former Yankee, back to the Pirates. Yep, 1-year deal for him. Marcus Stroman. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would risk. Marcus Stroman's a good player, and we were talking about this yesterday on the stream. He's a great player, but he's a head case. His ego is bigger than his game. Before he got hurt, he was having Cy Young numbers. Like, don't get me wrong, Stroman's not a bad pitcher at all. But getting older in age, 32 years old, his, like I said, his ego is probably too high for me. That's just me. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I think about it. Check Matt Carpenter's stats. Love the stash. He's not coming back to the Yankees. I saw he got cut by the Braves. Yankees need to stay patient. Yamamoto will be the real deal. Ryan Noda is the next Olson. Noda has insane exit velocity. Smash for the Dodgers minor league. Yeah, he's the guy that was bashing the Yankees farm. What has Yamamoto proved here? He never thrown a pitch yet. He hasn't proved anything, Michael, but when he was pitching in the World Baseball Classic, I think that showed a lot of teams what he can do, man. I mean, he was balling out. It's going to be a transition for him because of the ball. His curveball might get beat up a little bit to start, but I think Yamamoto's worth the risk, man. I really do. I mean, 25 years old, you got to he's going to be good, man. I'm telling you. Yankees need to steal Jazz and Max Myers. Dude, I've seen Max Myers pitch. He used to play for the Jumbo Shrimp in AAA, so I've been to a couple of those games. How did the Braves do so good in the regular season, but in the postseason they were terrible? That's just how baseball is, man. That's how baseball is. It's who's hot at the right time, and the Phillies are always the team kind of that gets hot at the right moment. I couldn't believe that the Phillies beat the Braves, but the Braves bullpen is what kind of messed them up. So that the Braves are already doing what they should be doing, and that is, getting some bullpen help. There's a Bellinger stats right there. Shota Imanaga is a solid backup for the Yanks. If they can't land Yamamoto, I don't see why they can't add them both. I mean, we're interested in them. I saw the Yankees are interested in him as well. I mean, he's 30 years old. He's a lefty. I don't know. I don't know if I'm with Michael. I don't know if I would want him either. Check Eddie Rosario. He is underrated. Yeah, I like Eddie Rosario. Yeah, Mr. King's a Philly fan. He knows. We got 83 in the building. Hit that like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, hanging out for the first time. Don't let it be your last time here. We talk baseball. We talk Yankees, all that stuff. And then when the season rolls around, I live stream almost every single game for the Yankees. I streamed 150 games last season. Too bad we didn't make the playoffs. But been doing this for like 2 years now. Shota's projected to be a middle rotation starter. Good K numbers with solid control. I wish I can bring up like his charts. Like the Japanese players, I can't really. They don't show me any stats. Braves without Ron Washington will take a huge step back. Watch out. Angels made the best move in the offseason hiring Ron Washington. That dude just wins everywhere he goes. Now give him Trout. Well, Trout has to waive his no trade clause before they do anything. That's what Trout has. He should, man. Trout should. He should waive that no trade clause immediately because he needs to start. I want to see him in the playoffs. Not against the Yankees, of course, but so let me bring up Twitter again because we have some more news with like Blake Snell. The Angels have had a recent dialogue with Blake Snell, the reigning NL Cy Young Award winner. Since the Angels aren't viewed as a strong candidate to sign Yamamoto, they don't need to wait on Yamamoto's choice to act in the pitching market. So the Angels looking at Blake Snell. I think also the Mariners and Giants should look at Blake Snell as well. I heard Shata Imanaga is 2.0. Kai Igawa is 2.0. He's more of a reliever than a starter. I'd rather have Yamamoto. Yeah, I would rather have Yamamoto all day, any day, bro. I mean, that's just me. Garrett Cole, yeah, he won the AL Cy Young. Blake Snell won the NL. Yep, the Yankees are interested in Jorge Soler. I don't get that move. Yankees have enough outfielders, clutch players, but why are they looking at Soler? I don't know, honestly. We were talking about that earlier, too. I don't know why. I would not sign Teoscar Hernandez. The outfield for the Yankees is already packed as is. But, I mean, I like Teoscar Hernandez as a player. Don't get me wrong. But I just think the outfield for the Yankees are already jam-packed. What up, Ben? Any choice of Joey Gallo making a return? Hell no, Ben. I know you would like that. Let's see, Teoscar Hernandez or Jorge Soler. Who is a better defensive outfielder? I want to say it's probably Joey. Oh, I'm talking about, I'm sorry, you said Jorge Soler or I might lean. Let's see. So right now, Jorge Soler fielding wise, not that good on the charts. He has an average arm strength, below average arm value, and below average range because he's not that fast. His sprint speed is below average as well. So let's bring up Teoscar Hernandez. I mean, we've seen Teoscar make some crazy catches before. Teoscar Hernandez is by far the best defender. His arm value is above average, way above average arm strength. Sprint speed is great. The range is average. So Teoscar would be a better defensive outfielder. Roki Sasaki is the real deal. I know. I can't wait for him either, man. I can't wait for him either. The Yankees need an infield bat. Well, they just claimed Derek or Jeter Downs, bro. I always say Derek Jeter when I think of Jeter Downs. I always think of Derek Jeter. The Yankee. No, I don't think they'll trade him. I don't think they'll trade him. Who got signed? No, we didn't sign Jorge Soler. No, we have not signed Jorge Soler. Yankees will not trade Grisham. Yeah, they won't. They're not getting any more offense. Yeah, they're not going to trade him. Let's see. McCutchen going back to the Pirates. We saw that already. Any news? Maybe. I got so many notifications on from like football and stuff like that. I don't want to like keep flooding your eyes with all that stuff. So let me just try to find what we know. So yeah, I mean no new news with Yamamoto. We got the Glasnow stuff. Here's the Glasnow update on his contract. So this is the full details of Tyler Glasnow. $30 million in 2025, $30 million 2026, and $30 million 2027 with a player opt out in 2028 for $21 million. If the player declines an option, club option for $30 million, sheesh. Player will donate 1% of salary per year to club charity. That's awesome. That's awesome. Kevin Kiermaier sucks. Why would you want him? I wouldn't want Kevin Kiermaier either. He's a good defensive center fielder, outfielder, but I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna jump out of my socks for Kevin Kiermaier. Just what the Dodgers needed, more injury-prone pitchers, for real though. But when he's on, dude, I'm telling you, he's one of the best pitchers. His strikeout percentage is one of the best in the game. He just has to stay healthy. Jeter Downs only had 9 plate appearances last year. Aiden, he didn't really play much. If you could pick up Eddie Rosario in free agency, would you? No, I probably wouldn't. Like I said, I think the outfield for the Yankees are already jam packed. I wouldn't. We don't really need more outfielders. I hope the Dodgers have double insurance coverage on that investment on Glasnow. They, yeah, I mean that's a lot of money, but he's young. If he can stay healthy, it'll be worth it. I don't either, Michael. Maybe it's just to help our AAA team, honestly, because we did trade away some guys. So, but that would be my only option. I don't know. 97 in the building. Hit that like button. Let's go. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for hanging out. That's what we do. I'm trying to do these daily streams. I will be out of town this weekend, just so you all know. So you don't think I'm like ditching y'all. I gotta spend time for my familia, my family. So I'm gonna go visit my parents for Christmas. But then I'll be back next week, and we'll hopefully the Yamamoto news does not drop when I am at my mom's, because I'll be so upset if I could not stream. I might just bring my laptop in case something like that happens, though. But the Dodgers team is good. They are. They just have to focus on pitching, like Michael said. Yep. Well, the Yankees infield is whack. I mean, you got Glaber, Rizzo. If Rizzo can come back from that concussion, you have DJ on third and Volpe at short. Volpe just won Gold Glove, baby. I don't think the infield is whack for the Yanks. No one is going to sign until the TV deals are worked out. Yamamoto's delaying his decision because the bids are too low. I don't think that's the case. I think teams are throwing some good numbers out. I'm glad that no numbers have been, surfaced yet, because I don't want them to. That's always scary when the number gets leaked out. Like, that's kind of what happened with Brian Cashman and Judge last season. The number got leaked out with $325 million, I think, and then I was like, damn it, bro. Now the Giants are going to be like, well, here's 370, right? Bally Sports bankruptcy is killing the MLB. Hey, the Yankees don't have to worry about that. They got yes. So we're good over here. We good over here. Jeter Downs once spotted Derek Jeter at a traffic intersection. Now he may get the green light to wear pinstripes. Do you all think he's gonna be in the MLB club? Like, John Morosi said Yamamoto wants to pitch on the biggest stage, so that has to mean the Yankees. That's what I'm saying, Michael. That either meant the Yankees or the Dodgers for me. The Yankees would never leave MLB, bro. Will you draft Yamamoto in baseball fantasy? If yes, what round? I would, Davey. I'd probably do it in probably like the fifth round or so. Yuki Matsui might sign with the Padres. I saw that. I think it's pending physical right now. I think they're pending a physical for him. Stan's number one offseason goal is to restore athleticism. I hope you can. I hope you can, Stan. I really do. Azada in the house. What's going on? Aloha. Just subscribe to your channel. What's the Yankees' alternative plan for fortifying their pitching staff if they don't get Yoshinobu Yamamoto? I think it's going to be Jordan Montgomery and probably Frankie Montas, bro, if they don't get Yamamoto. Or it could be Shada Imanaga. I don't know. I mean, that would be my thing, would definitely be Jordan Montgomery. I don't know if the Yankees will take a chance at Blake Snell. It seems like the Yankees aren't interested in Blake Snell at all. So definitely Jordan Montgomery, though. Yamamoto will for sure be a Dodger. They're dumb enough to give him $300 million. Bet is backloaded as well. I don't think he'll be backloaded, bro, because he doesn't have the revenues as Otani does. Otani's making $50 million in revenue money, so that's why he can backload and defer a lot of that contract. Guys like, you know, Yamamoto, they want that payday. They want all the money. I mean, I would. The Mets are not the big stage. Did the Yankees really play Calhoun in right, IKF in center, and Jake Bowers in left in an actual game last year? Or am I confusing? It was no, they really did, Rico. Me and you were both watching the same games. You were always in the streams. And we were always asking ourselves, what the hell is going on? Right now, I don't know if you all knew this, but opening day outfielders for the Yankees. So I'm talking about Soto, Verdugo, Judge. They rank number 1 in WAR combined for an outfield. I think it's like a 14.4 WAR combined with those three. So that's good news. If they can stay healthy, the Yankees will have a way better outfield this season. Jordan Hicks and Robert Stevenson. Jordan Hicks, I've definitely heard about. Yankees are nationally recognized. Oh, we're globally recognized, bro. I will say Yamamoto makes his decision tomorrow or Thursday or latest Friday. I will be probably live tomorrow and Thursday. So hopefully something happens then, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Which closer should we sign? Clay Holmes is the setup man. I don't know, man. Either Jordan Hicks. I don't see us getting Josh Hader, but Jordan Hicks has been a name I've heard. We could go that way. I'm not buying Bob Clash from MLB Network. It might just be clickbait. Yeah. What time? I'll probably go live around 5 on both days because I work. I'm gonna probably work a long day tomorrow, so I'll probably be live around 5 tomorrow. Josh Hader is a long shot. I don't think we're gonna get Josh Hader at all, man. I mean, Jays used a second baseman in the outfield. It could amount this season. Yeah, was it Whit Merrifield? You talking about Ratchet? I don't see us getting David Robertson. I don't. It can't be Maniga and Montgomery. They both lefties. Yeah, it's gonna be Montgomery. AJ in the house. You expect Wandy Peralta to resign? I don't because we got Victor Gonzalez from the Dodgers. I think that's gonna be the Wandy replacement in the pen. How much are the Yankees willing to give up for getting Devin Williams and Corbin Burns? I don't know, man, but that would be it. They would probably want a lot, bro. The Brewers would want a lot for those two guys. And right now, the Yankees have already traded away a lot of pieces, and I don't know if the Yankees are going to do that again. Tanner Scott trade would be the best. Dude, Tanner Scott had some good numbers when you told me to look up his chart. I was like, damn. Yeah, we get Scott Efros back too, man. A lot of people forget about Scott Efros. Let me look up the Yankees. Let's look up the Yankees roster right now as we talk. Let's bring up the 40-man. Actually, let's bring up the depth charts. Oh, let me see. Shout out to the 92 in the house. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Appreciate you hanging out. That's what we do here on the channel. So here's the Yankees depth chart as we speak right now. Right now, there's our starting rotation. Like I said, we need two guys. We need two guys. Cole, Rodon, Cortez, they're going to be in the rotation. Then you got Clark Schmidt and nobody. Luis Gil, somebody that a lot of people forget about Luis Gil because he's always hurt. Yeah, Rico says Luis Gil has a live arm. But Gomez, Clayton Beater. I think we got Beater from the Dodgers as well. The bullpen right now, so we have a solid bullpen. We really do. I mean, Clay Holmes right now would be the closer. Then you have Loizaga would probably be our setup man. Tommy Canely, Ian Hamilton will be the long arm out of the pen. Scott Efros could be in line with the closer. I don't know if they're going to do it by committee like we saw 2 years ago. Victor Gonzalez we got from the Dodgers in that trade for when we traded away Trey Sweeney. Let's see. Nick Ramirez is still on the freaking team. Why? Why? Matt Crook is trash. Ron Marinaccio, he had a down year. Hopefully he bounces back. I believe he will have a bounce back season. But Nick Ramirez and Matt Crook, I'm not big on at all. So I would say we definitely need one or two more arms. Tommy Kahnle, can you develop another pitch other than the changeup? So catching, Brewers have Abner Uribe. So Joel Payamps is expendable. Ian Hamilton opens. He did, dude. He did. I saw Will Warren. Yeah, Will Warren could be our fifth starter, depending on what happens. Sign Wandy, please. I don't think they will, man. I think that's why they traded for Victor Gonzalez. I think Wandy's gone because Victor Gonzalez is also a lefty out of the pen, so he would, automatically come in and fill in Wandy's spot. So let me ask you all, who would you want the Yankees to have opening day for the catching position? Would you want Austin Wells or Jose Trevino? I'm very interested in see what y'all think, because I know some of us are leaning Trevino. I know some of us are leaning Wells. See, David says Wells. Yeah, Trevino and Wells are definitely going to be the two up. I don't see us having three catchers up. So Ben Rortvedt will be going back down. I would definitely have Wells and Trevino. I think you have to go with Trevino to start, but I think they might lean Austin. If the Yankees trade for Jorge Soler from the Marlins, what is the status for Giancarlo Stanton on the club? He is not going anywhere, bro. He is not going anywhere. His contract is tied up till 2028, and then we have a club option to decline it, but he has a no trade clause as well, man. He can't go anywhere. Yeah, I know they're alternate, but I was gonna say opening day catcher. Who would y'all think? Wells or Trevino? I see a lot of Wells. I like Austin Wells. See what he does in his first full season. I'm excited to see more of Austin Wells this season coming up. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate you, bro. Paul McIntosh from the Marlins. He is Aroldis Garcia or Adolis Garcia as a dang catcher being wasted by the Marlins. It would have been Kyle, but Trevino. Nah, Trevino would have beat out Kyle. Rizzo, LeMahieu, Cabrera all playing first base. Rizzo will be the opening day. Glaber, LeMahieu, Peraza, and Cabrera. See, second base, we have a lot of options, and that's not even including Vivas. Third base, same. So here's the outfield. Right now we have Verdugo, Florial, Dominguez. He's not going to be available till July, maybe August. Cabrera, Everson Pereira, Trent Grisham, Soto, Stanton. We have I'm telling you, our outfield is just jam-packed right now. I don't think you could get rid of Stanton even if, yeah, we couldn't, bro. It's just his contract's too expensive. Nobody would pay that much for Stanton. It sucks because we are stuck with him. Here's a question: who gets the opening day and postseason star? It's gonna be Cole, bro. Cole will be the opening day starter for the Yankees, no doubt. Wells was a lot better defensively than his reputation of lacking skills. That's what I'm saying. He did progress a lot, man. He learned a lot, but Trevino, I think his defense is just so valuable. He can frame really well. He was a platinum glove winner as a catcher. I know Trevino struggled last year with the bat, but you remember he had a wrist injury supposedly all the way going back to spring training that we all didn't really hear about until later on in the season, just like with Anthony Rizzo. Do we feel like Oswald Peraza secures third base? So right now DJ is our opening day third baseman. I think Peraza definitely could give it a run for his money, but right now DJ's our third base. What's this daily Yankees news? Do we get Yamamoto? Not yet, Robert. Not yet. But my phone is, I got my notifications on in case anything happens while we're live, and I will let you all know. Shout out to Robert in the building. What's good, brother? Rudy in the house. Yankees, Yankees. Let's go, Rudy. Let's go. Volpe surprised me with his glove and range at short. Yeah, man. The fact that he won Gold Glove as a rookie shortstop is, I'm telling you, he's going to do this. Volpe is going to go. He's going to get better and better and better every single year. I know he will. Mel says Yamamoto met with the Giants for the second time today, but that's about it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, they met in San Francisco and not in LA. That's pretty much the only big news that we have. It's not really big news. It's just more news report, and that the fact that he can take his time. It might be till after Christmas now that we know. I saw Red Sox hired Dylan Lawson, strikeout hitting coach. Yep, he's the minor league hitting coach there now. Is it just me, or do I think that Brett Beatty is underrated? He's good, man. He's got some stuff to work out, but they got their third base. Brett Beatty will be the third base. 84 in the house. Hit that like, subscribe if you're new. Right now, just going over the roster for the Yankees. The 40-man. I was looking at, who was I looking at here? Who was I looking at? So Jeter Downs is on the 40-man already. Jorbit Vivas. Okay. So I think we have 2 more spots open on our 40-man. I think we have 38 now. Fabian is around. I don't think Fabian's around. I haven't seen Fabian in a minute. Ron Marinaccio out for the year. Ronnie Mauricio. I do miss Chris Chambliss as the hitting coach. Scroll through the Braves roster. No, we ain't talking about the Braves, bro. Beatty can't hit lefties for sure, but also can't hit righties either. He's got a lot of work on, but I think the Mets, they got their third baseman. I think he will be their third baseman, like for sure. Their opening day third baseman. Let me check Twitter. Don't. So the Mets are doing their hot stove right now. Let's see. Bring up Yes Network. Nothing really new to talk about. Kind of just everything stalling out. What's the progression status for Spencer Jones for being on the Yankees 40-man roster in 2024? He could make it to AAA next season if he keeps going how he is. I think we might see him in 2025. Like as a Yankee, he might be up by 2025. That's my thought. And I'm excited to see Spencer Jones, bro. Max, give us the starting Yankee lineup with Dominguez. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with Dominguez, because I wouldn't throw him out there in the outfield coming off Tommy John surgery. Like, I would probably only have him DH when he comes back. So we might just see him in and out the lineup as a DH. But I don't expect the Yankees to throw him out in the outfield coming off that Tommy John surgery. So I would probably, if he's in there, I'd say you take over Stanton's spot in the DH, but I don't see them benching Stanton for more than a game. So, but we all know Stanton's probably going to get hurt. You had never understood the progression of the minors, A, AA, and AAA? Well, usually, like, you always start off, A or A plus, and then, or A high, I should say, and then like you do 1 year in AA, and then the next year you'll do like AAA. Like Dominguez, he went up quick. Dominguez went up quick as hell. It just depends on the player, man. Who leads off? I think DJ leads off. It could be they could swap that around a couple of but I think DJ, we might see Verdugo lead off a couple of times. Yeah, so AAA is right before the MLB. AAA, that's where Will Warren is right now. He's in AAA. Chris Chambliss hit hit that Game 5 winner shot in the 1976 ALCS against the Royals 7-6. For sure, Soto leads off. Nah, he's not gonna lead off, bro. Soto will be hitting second. Soto will be hitting second in this lineup, and then Judge right behind him. That would be my guess. That's what I would do. Let's see. So they're just talking about Andrew McCutchen returning to the Pirates on a 1-year, $5 million contract. That's about it. Lourdes Gurriel signed a 3-year contract, $42 million with the Diamondbacks. Oh, it's a 2-year guaranteed, but he could turn it into 3 years. Stanton lost 20 pounds in doing yoga. Yeah, I saw he's getting leaner. I saw he's getting leaner, so that's good. He's working on his athleticism. Do you want Soto to bat third or second? You want Judge to hit right in front of Soto or Soto to hit right in front of Judge? I want Soto to hit second and Judge to hit third. Because Soto can get on base for Judge. Now, fourth, I'd probably put, hear me out, I'd probably put Glaber at 4. Yeah, I saw he's doing that. I'm not leaving. I remember Reggie Jackson knocking several people to the ground running to the dugout after the Yankees won in 1977. Imagine leading off Judge. Well, you want people behind Judge. The Yankees did do that 2 years ago with him leading off because they were walking Judge almost every single time when he was chasing that record. But you want people on base for Judge. Yeah, that's the latest news about Yamamoto is he might wait until after Christmas, and it could stretch to the January 4th deadline. That's the latest update on Yamamoto. Bader is a free agent. Where does he go? I heard a team is interested in Bader. I forgot who it was, but I don't know where he's gonna go, bro. I don't. Do you see Jorvit Vivas making an impact in the infield sometime in July? He could possibly make his way up here. Or I don't know if they made the trade, so they plan on trading Gleyber Torres. I think if Gleyber gets moved, then we'll see Vivas come up. The Rangers are looking at Bader. Interesting. David says every day he waits, he gets another Rolls Royce. Facts, though, especially with Steve Cohen involved in this. Look who Hader's agent is. No team is closer to Boris than Rangers. Scott Boris is everybody's agent, it seems like. Would you trade for Emmanuel Clase? He's going to cost a lot. Who would you give Guardians? I wouldn't trade for him, bro. I wouldn't trade for him. The Yankees already made a lot of trades, so I don't see us making another big trade for Clase because you're right, he's going to cost a lot. So Kyle saying, "Come on, we need Yamamoto." Yes, we do. Nolan Gorman is made to back up Judge. Gorman's nice too. He's nice, but I can bring up the free agents again. I think right now the Yankees just need pitching. They don't need to be looking at anything else right now, I think, until we lock up some pitching. So here's the free agents. Let me go to available. Oh, wait, hold on. So Stroman, I do not want Ryu. Do not want Kershaw. I don't. How is he going to get $37 million? Like, do you all agree with that? Clayton Kershaw, 37 mil on a market value? I don't know if I can get behind that, bro. Heard reports he might not sign until after Christmas. I know. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Gary Sanchez, where does he sign? Is he a free agent? I don't know. His market is I haven't heard really much about his market at all. Yasmani Grandal's a free agent. He's getting older, though, 35. Jock Peterson. Liam Hendricks. It's going to be interesting where Liam Hendricks goes. Bellinger, we saw today, he's looking at 20 million plus per year. Julio Urias. I don't think the Yankees are going to want somebody like him in their clubhouse because they already had to deal with Herman. So this waiting game is a little ridiculous. That's the off season for you. That's the off season because after he goes, a lot of dominoes are going to start falling. I'm anxious for the Yankees to sign Yamamoto and get his teammate Roki. Oh, dude, if we get Roki too, oh my lord. Max, it's nice of you to give Rodon this year to prove himself. What other choice do we got? Yeah, I mean, he was hurt all season, man. Like, we paid him a lot of money, so I'm hoping he turns it around because if he doesn't this season, then we might be in big trouble. Matt Chapman, Alex Wood, another pitcher on the market, Sean Maea. Reese Hoskins coming off an ACL injury. It's going to be interesting where he's going to go. But I don't want Clevenger. I don't want Carlos Carrasco. I don't want these guys. I would be okay with taking a risk at Brandon Woodruff. I don't want Giolito, Blake Snell. Like, there's some interesting names still available here. Montgomery would be a name that I want if we miss out on Yamamoto. I thought Craig Kimbrell signed with the O's. It's not saying he's signed anywhere yet. Rosario, 32. Kevin Kiermaier, 33. Greinke's old as hell. He needs to retire. Like, honestly, there's not a lot of, like, crazy names out there. If you're getting down here. Justin Turner is a good third base option for 1 or 2 years. He's 39, though. I need the Yankees to get younger. That's my thing. McCutchen back to the Pirates on a 1-year contract and a novelty signing if the Pirates fall out of contention. Then McCutchen can be traded to a contender at the deadline. Yeah, the Pirates they started pretty good last season, and then who got hurt? O'Neal Cruz got hurt, and then kind of just went downhill. IKF is still available. Are the Yankees going to re-sign IKF? What do y'all think? What the hell? Joey Gallo has a higher market value than Soler. Say what? Yeah, I know. I don't know where they come up with these market value numbers at, bro. I really don't. It's gonna be DJ and Peraza on third, probably. Martin Maldonado's a free agent. Damn, he's 37. I didn't think he was that old. Aroldis Chapman, nope. Don't want him. Peralta, nope. Peraza, yeah, like I said, it's gonna be Peraza. Maybe we might see a little bit Cabrera as well and DJ. The Yankees have a lot of infield like pieces they can move. Like Rizzo can take a night off, then DJ can shift over to first, or Cabrera can play on first, and then Peraza can play third. They can do a lot. They have a lot of depth pieces for their infield. I wish IKF, but they're not going to sign him. Watch. Yeah, I mean the Yankees. I think I heard the Yankees are interested on bringing him back for another year. IKF is just like he's a great teammate. It seems like Maton is available. He can be a nice bullpen piece. Yeah, all these other Jordan Hicks would be that. This is the guy I want right here, man. Jordan Hicks, 27 years old. This is who I would take my shot at right here to get some more bullpen arms in there. Remember Lucas Luicki? I didn't know he was 37 years old either. Yeah, Gary Sanchez is a free agent. Give IKF $300 million. That's what I'm saying, man. IKF, who needs Ohtani when you had IKF out there? He came into the bullpen, bro. He gave us a nice little 1, 2, 3 inning a couple of times. I mean, IKF is the new Ohtani, bro. Tim LeCastro, yeah. IKF is a good reliever when you're down 20 or down 10 runs. That's so funny, bro. It's sad that we saw IKF. How many times did we see IKF pitch last season? Wasn't it like 5 times, 6 times? Adolis Garcia and Corey Seager were on fire in the World Series, and I don't think Ohtani looks good in a Dodgers jersey. Yeah, they were on fire, bro. Now that Ohtani is out of the AL, I think Seager, Judge, Soto are your 3 favorites for MVP every year. Too many times. I know, dude, for real. 86 in the house. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'm about to head out here in about 3 minutes or so. All the news kind of slowed down, but it was fun to hang out and chat with y'all. So if you're new, hit that subscribe. Come back again. Maybe tomorrow I'll be live again around the same time, around 5 o'clock, and we'll just hang out like we did today and wait for some news if we get any. But if you're a Yankees fan, hit that subscribe. I call almost every single game when the season rolls around. And then even if you're a baseball fan in general, hit that subscribe because we cover almost every single team here. So I'm a Yankee fan, though. You see what's on my head. And just wait for the season, man. Things get crazy. Streams get crazy. FJR in the building was good, man. First Yankee pitcher to homer since Lindy. That is true. That is true, FJR. I won't forget that night. See you later, Sud fam. Appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Thank y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna head out here. I'm gonna go get some dinner, look at some Christmas lights with my girl, and then I'll be back tomorrow. If any news drops while I'm gone, man, I will let y'all know. Make sure you hit the Discord too. The link is down in the description for the Discord. I post updates on there as well. See you later, John. Appreciate you, Azada, for that sub today. Do you feel that the Yankees and Dodgers meet up in the 2024 World Series? I think so, man. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be freaking awesome if it's LA versus New York in the World Series once again? That would be freaking awesome. One thing for sure, let's all put last year behind us and start anew. Let's go, Yankees. You're damn right, bro. You're damn right. Shout out to Barbara for becoming a member. Barbara in the house. Merry Christmas to you too, bro. I'll be back tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, I'll be back Thursday. Max, you know damn well that Yamamoto will be signed when you are away. Dude, I already know. Because I want to do, as soon as he gets signed, I want to do a live stream. I want to go live. And we'll it's like a celebration when this happens. But I'm praying he doesn't do it when I'm out of town this weekend. Yamamoto, do it on Wednesday of next week or something. Come on. Don't do this to me. But I'm out here, y'all. Love, peace, chicken grease. Y'all have a good rest of your night. If I don't see you tomorrow or Thursday, Merry Christmas. I'm out here. Peace.